This is a story about Sally. Sally lives with her mother, her cat father, and her older brother, Gene. All Sally wants for Christmas is a teddy bear. Sally's mother searched every store for a teddy bear. After Sally's mother searched every shop, they said the teddy bear was gone, until finally Sally's mother came to a gloomy old pawn shop. A thin old man sat behind the counter, and right on the shelf behind him was a teddy bear. The thin man told Sally's mother that the doll was not for sale, but Sally's mother added a few dollars, and finally the thin man sold the doll. Sally's mother was very happy and ran home and wrapped her doll in a Christmas box. Days passed, the ground was already covered with snow. Christmas is the end of it all. Sally opened her eyes and she jumped out of bed. Christmas is here. She ran down the stairs, the smell of candy apples and pears wafting in his nose and body with this feeling of joy she will remember forever. Sally's mom and dad sat on the couch drinking coffee and listening to carols. Jen stumbled down the stairs because he was still very sleepy, and immediately sat down on the sofa. Sally had tears in her eyes as she opened her presents, one by one. Jen also opens his and Sally's parents, and Jen hides their whiskey for later. Sally had already opened her presents to the last one with her name on it. She tore through the Christmas box and screamed with joy when she saw her new bear. The rest of Christmas was spent playing with his new toys, all the while sipping on a quail egg drink with apple pears. Night comes and it starts to rain. Sally sleeps with Charlie as her teddy bear, while watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, while Jen went upstairs to his room to explore new items. Sally's mom and dad went to their room, sipping on their bottle of whiskey. Jen sits on his bed listening to music while texting with his friends, and also smoking. Suddenly Sally slowly opened the door of the Gene room while laughing loudly and stabbed Gene with her knife. Jen was still conscious while screaming in pain. His heart was beating so fast and it hurt so much. Gene fainted and eventually died. The rain had removed the snow from the house. Sally's mother and father lay in bed drunk, watching television late into the night. Their bedroom door was wide open, and the light from the television was visible through the open bedroom door. Sally's dad saw something crawling under the bed. He assumed it was a cat and continued to watch television. Sally's mother was asleep and her father turned off the TV. A few hours later, Sally's mother rolled to the side to look at her husband. She saw her husband's face, gouged out eyes and several knives stabbed in his neck. Blood flowed from her husband's wounds and suddenly Sally's mother screamed. Sally stabbed her mother's throat from behind. Sally's mother found it difficult to scream because of the pain in her throat, and until finally she couldn't scream anymore and started to fall. A few minutes later Sally's mother died. Sally put them all on the couch. When finished, Sally immediately told Charlie the doll. She saw Charlie standing in the doorway, blending into the darkness. "It's just you and me now, Sally." "Thanks, Charlie," Sally replied. When the police arrived a few weeks later, Sally's brother was found in a terrible state. His father's eyes were gouged out, his neck and back were stabbed 29 times, and his mother's throat was cut. Sally and her teddy bear were never found. And this case is still open until now.